Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all Nigerians. Depend on the time you go through this video, the time this video will get to you. I believe you all are doing well. At least you are doing 50% well because I know in the entire country, 70% of Nigeria are not really doing well 100%. That's why I say 50%. It's okay. It's now left for you to decide if you want to continue like this or if you want to change the situation. Nobody's forcing you. And one more thing, check your time before going through the video. Just check your time right now. You'll see that the time is few minutes before no time. You know what I'm talking about? Few minutes before no time. That is why if you check my hand, I'm not wearing watch because me, I don't get time. We have 2.5 days now before election day. That means I believe you are prepared. For me, I'm prepared. I'm ready. But let me ask you, what are you getting ready to do? Are you getting ready to push people to continue this hardship, or are you getting ready to change the situation? That's the question we must all ask our mind, ask ourselves. What are we planning to do? Are we planning to in bondage our coming generation with our one mistake of thumb printing? Or are we ready to change their future with this? The future is in your hands now. I know many still doubting in Nigeria, our vote doesn't count. Please, let's change that mentality. At least let it be that we have voted and it doesn't count, than to stay home and be doubting why others vote. And maybe you're supposed to have voted the right person, and you stay home because you don't believe that your vote will count. Then those wrong ones will go out and vote to the mistake they normally do. Maybe that your one vote supposed to be the vote that will correct this mess we are into. So please, let's try and correct our mistake. And I will tell you, don't vote because of your own self. Don't correct this mistake because of yourself. Because I know we are used to the suffering. You, in particular, you are used to it. Suffering and smiling. That was what Fela said. And that is what is going on. Many of us that it's become a tradition now. It's normal thing in Nigeria that if you don't suffer, if you don't stress and get a hair out of your head, that is you are not the hardworking man who said that is how it's supposed to be. So as I was saying, don't vote the right person because of yourself. Please vote it because of the new coming generation. Vote because of your children, the unborn one and the one you have already brought to the world. Have you asked yourself if this kind of thing is going on in our own time? What will become their own fate? What will they pass through? Have you ever thought of that? At least even when our father was still crying, things hard, it wasn't like this. Some of them buy car with less money. Some build house with little money. I know it was still difficult to make that amount then, but it wasn't like this. Have you ever thought about, at least some few years back, We bought rice, a bag of rice with 7,500, 7,000, 8,000. But come to realize now, presently, we are talking about 50 something thousand. Just a bag of rice. So if you do that mistake you're about to do now, how much will your children buy a bag of rice? Have you thought of that? No. You are only thinking about yourself alone. You never think about the future of your children. Have you thought about how many years will it take your child to graduate from a course of 4 years or 3 years? It may take them 12 years then if we did not correct this mistake right now. We have a lot to do on Saturday. We have a lot. And that is why I say check your time. That for me, I don't have time. The time to think is now. The time to put the present and the past together, then check the result is now. The time to at least keep your brain down. Think what will happen if you make a mistake again in the next 8 years, because we know normally they say 4 years. In Nigeria, it's 8 years. Because after 4 years, they know how they made their way back to the next 4 years. That one, we don't argue with it. Normally, they should just go to the constitution and tell us that it's 8 years, because none of them go there and come out 4 years. So have you asked yourself what will happen in the next 8 years? You are ready. You want to go out, you collect 2,000, you collect 5,000. Fine, it's your decision. I'm not against it, not at all. But I hope that 2,000, that 4,000, that 5,000, in fact, that 100,000, I hope it will feed you for the next 8 years. I hope that money will be able to pay your hospital bill abroad. Because here, you don't have one. So, my brother, nobody think for anybody. Nobody will force you to do the right thing. I won't force you. The PVC is with you. Your thumb is with you. You will be the one to press it. Nobody hold anybody hand. So it's your choice to choose if to continue with this present situation we are into, or if you have to change it. I come across this video. See where our vibrant presidential candidate is showing money. I don't know, showing something. And people are down there celebrating, rejoicing, shouting. He's ahead of you. As in, he take you like, I don't know, what did they feed that way? Foul. You just stay up, you're in the cage. He throws some feed to you. And you rush and start conking it. You pick it up from ground to mouth. And you are rejoicing. After that moment, what comes next? Have you asked yourself that question? No. Your brain never tell you that. That is why you continue to be a lazy youth. Because I always say in my video, you think lazy. You act lazy. On Saturday, many will still go out. They will bathe, dressed up. People's son, people boyfriend, people fiancé, people husband to be. As in, what are they going out to do? They are not going out to vote. They are just going out to cause problem, carry ballot box, kill people, do all manner of atrocity for their future thief to continue stealing from them. After you'll be rejoicing. Then after that time, don't see anybody giving you that peanut they gave you on campaign time. You start to terrorize the streets. You collect phones from people. You kidnap. You do all manner of things just to get that peanut again because they will forget you after that time. Any day your cup full, they burn you. I wish that will be happening in Aba. So they will just burn you direct. Think, we don't have time. And I won't say more again because I'm shutting down this video and I'm going to think for my own self. Good luck.